Dr. Drew, Simone, and Mike. Tonight, Loveline welcomes Dexter Holland from The Offspring with special guest world hot dog eating champ Kobayashi.
Yeah! Saturday, August 11th.
Offspring's new album, Days Go By, is available now.
Say that again, Mike.
Saturday, August 11th. Chronic Taco in Huntington Beach. The second annual Gringo Bandito. By the way, the best hot sauce in the world. Gringo Bandito Taco Challenge featuring both our guests, the man behind Gringo Bandito, Dexter Holland of The Offspring, and the one, the only Kobayashi. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Dexter, I was a freshman in high school when Smash really like took over the world, and I was thinking to myself, there had to be, because most bands, especially in those days, there was a build-up to massive worldwide domination.
Right.
With The Offspring, it really did seem like it was like boom. Guys went from this kind of OC punk band to, wow, we're on K-Rock and we're on modern rock stations all over the country and we're like this big deal.
Once it happened fast.
Yeah.
But we were a band for 10 years, though, playing to like 5 people before.
Oh, so you were an overnight success then?
Another overnight success.
Yeah.
We've heard so many.
Was there a moment where you kind of were in your regular everyday Dexter life and then you realized, things are different now?
There was a couple moments. One is if you talk to Noodles, because Noodles was a janitor at the local elementary school, and he promised his boss he would stay on till the end of the school year, even though we had just been added to MTV. So the kids were walking by saying, "Mr. Kevin," or "Mr. Noodles, why are you cleaning up the vomit on the floor? You're on MTV. You should be out of here, right?" That was one, and the other one is I was in my apartment, and I lived in a very small apartment at the time. And a guy
Set the scene.
In Huntington Beach, right?
Right.
Regular 1-bedroom little apartment, and where everyone can kind of see in each other's windows pretty much. There's a little small walkway. And I go to my kitchen just like to wash a plate or something, and there's a guy looking at me from the apartment across the way on the sidewalk with this cordless phone going, "Yeah, dude, I'm looking at him right now." So things are changing.
It just had to be such like a mind F for you to go from this guy that essentially, and I'm not saying this in an insulting way, but you're a guy that no one cares about, like the rest of us,
right?
And then all of a sudden, people are talking on the phone about the fact that they can see you.
right. We really enjoyed what we were doing. It was punk music, and the biggest punk bands were maybe Bad Religion. I mean, Green Day hadn't even broken yet or whatever. Yeah. So we just didn't expect it to go as big as it did. It was really a surprise.
And then hot sauce.
And then hot sauce is what follows naturally.
Yes.
So to explain for those of us who don't know, how did you create this wonderful hot sauce?
Oh yeah, it just kind of occurred to me one day. I don't know. I grew up, of course, in Southern California. I love Mexican food and Mexican culture, and I just thought one day I should have a hot sauce, just for no better reason than that. And spent a couple years working on a recipe, and then my friends really liked it a lot more than I thought they would, and I thought I should put this out.
And then, the world's greatest competitive eater,
Kobayashi,
for the second time now, competing at the annual Gringo Bandito Taco. Now, the taco, is it somehow more difficult? Because I know you trained many years to master the hot dog. Is the taco in any way different, and does it pose challenges for you as a seasoned eater?
Wait, we got to translate, no?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. This is the best part.
どっちも違う難しさがあるよね。
They're both difficult in different ways.
Explain to us mere mortals who just eat food for enjoyment.
ホットドッグはバンとホットドッグをすごい分けないといけない。テクチャーが全然違うから分けないといけないっていう難しさがあるよね。
With hot dogs, you have to separate the dogs from the buns, so it's separating the meat from the carbs. But that's the difference between eating a soft taco where you just eat it as one.
Fantastic.
He spoke English all dinner, all throughout dinner. Totally fluent.
Yeah, he's like the guy that's trying to sell you a used car. He uses it to his advantage. I have one last question about eating. Kobayashi, does it ever pose problems for you in your everyday life? Do you have trouble just enjoying food like the rest of us because you look at it in such a different way? It's actually your
professional
livelihood.
implement.
It's your livelihood, yeah.
これだけスポーツとしてやるに対しては普通の人間みたいに普通のお食事するときにみたいにエンジョイはできるんですかって聞いてる。
コンテストの時は
My failures have always kind of inspired me. When I overcome those doubts and when I accomplish what I need to accomplish,